Hello and welcome to another phonics lesson today. We are learning a brand new sound today, but before we start and learn our brand new sound, we are going to recap some tricky trial words and we are going to recap the sounds that we already know from phase 5. So I've got my tricky trial words ready. I'm going to shuffle them up. Let's go, disco. All. The. My. This. There. Be. Fantastic. If you found yourself stumbling a little bit on some of those sounds, or you weren't quite sure, it's a really good idea when you're practicing your tricky trial words at home to keep practicing them, because the idea is that you know them straight away. I'm sure you knew lots of those straight away. Let's recap the sounds that we've learnt so far from phase 5. You are sitting really beautifully today, and I can tell you're in a really good mood for listening and learning, which makes me really, really happy. Okay. I'll show you the card and then we'll do the caption action together. E. E, E, eat your peas. Or, saw you yawn. A, play all day. Girl with the curl. Ow, bears about. A, caveman Dave. And the last one is O, row your boat slow. Fantastic, super stuff. Now, I'm going to show you the phase 3 card of the same sound that we're learning today, and then I'll show you the phase 5 card, and you will see that they will be the same sound but alternative spellings. Correct, that's all what phase 5 is about. It's the same sound, they just got different graphemes. So, oi is the sound we're learning today, but we've already learnt this phase 3 oi. We know that phase 3 is oi, get off my train. But this is the phase 5 oi, and it's the oi that you would find in the word joy, toy and boy. Can you say oi with me? Oi. And the caption action, you need your jazz hands. So jazz hands are when you put your hands out and you have to go oi, joy of a toy. Can you do that with me? Oi, joy of a toy. So you have your jazz hands and you go from side to side to side. Now, to make that caption action even better, imagine that you've just been given a brand new toy. Imagine how excited you are, how happy you are. And now put that happy and excited face with the caption action. Ready? Oi, joy of a toy. Oh, that is so much better. Show me one more time. You guys are amazing. And the sound we'll learn today is oi. Brilliant. Phase 3 oi. Phase 5 oi. Now, the book that accompanies this sound oi is called Lost Toy Museum. Now, I bet you're thinking, what is a museum? Well, a museum is a building or place where people can just walk around and you have a look at special items. So you might, for example, have a dinosaur museum where it's full of special dinosaur items, dinosaur old bones and things like that. It's not a place where you buy things, it's a place where you walk around, and some of the things might be really, really old and really, really precious. And museums are very, very, quite delicate places, really. So this is called Lost in the Toy Museum. So this book is a toy museum. It has lots of toys in there, so you might have old toys and new toys. Let's read the book and find out a little bit more. And it's by David Lucas. See if I can turn this so you can see this. That's it. Oh, there we go. When the lights went out at the toy museums, and all the doors were locked. All the toys woke up. They bounced off the shelves, gidding and laughing and squeaking with delight. But Bunting, the old toy cat, just rolled his eyes and sighed. He brushed his whiskers. He stretched, and slowly he got down from the shelf. "Please assemble for inspection," said Bunting, just as he did every night. He called the register and he counted all the toys twice just to make sure no one was missing. He made sure that they did their exercises. He made sure that none of them were broken or coming apart at the seams. And then he began to talk about the history of the museum, just as he did every night. But that night was different. That night, all the toys just ran away. Bunting was all alone. There wasn't a sound. "Highly unusual," said Bunting. But what was that? A note. "Find us." "Oh dear," said Bunting. "Now they've got lost. Silly things." And with a sigh, he set off to look for them. He looked for them everywhere. They weren't in any of the dolls' houses. They weren't in the Chinese rock garden. They weren't riding on the toy train. Perhaps they were in the toy theatre, Bunting investigated. There was another mysterious note. "Getting warmer." What does that mean? He walked back through the scenery further than he had ever dared to go before, and there was another note. "And warmer." But what did that mean? Then he heard voices on the wind coming across the sea. He set sail. He was all alone on the water, under the stars. Now he was lost, and he didn't know where he was at all. But there was a message in a bottle. One word. Colder. Bunting turned the boat around. There, at last, there was land. Another note. Hot, 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 nearly on fire. Surprise! The toys all leapt out of nowhere. "Do you mean it's been a game all along?" said Bunting. "It was fun," they said. "Wasn't it? Fun?" Yes. He had to admit it had been fun. He had been on an adventure. "It's called hide and seek," said the toys. Perhaps we could play it tomorrow night too," said Bunting. And now it was getting light. Before they all hurried back to the shelves where they belonged, Bunting called the register and counted them twice, just to be sure. And there they are, they're all back in their correct spaces for when all the customers come round for the museum, all the visitors. That's super. So Bunting tried something new. Rather than teaching them about the history of the museum, they started to play during the evening. That is super, super story. I really like that. We've read the story, we've learnt the caption action, and we are aware of our new sound we're learning today. What we're going to do is we're going to read two different oi words. So we're going to read words with the phase 3 oi sound in, and we're going to read words with the phase 5 sound oi in, and then we're going to sort them into two piles. Okay, let's read this word together first. B-oi, boy. And that's got our new oi sound we're learning today. So I'm just going to pop that into one pile over there. Let's have a go at reading this one. J-oi, joy, joy. And again, that's got our new oi sound in, so I'm going to pop it in the same row as that one. So we'll go at reading this one. oil, oil, soil. Now that doesn't look like the oi sound we're learning today. That looks like our phase 3 sound. So I'm going to pop that in a different pile. So forget reading this one. Sp, oil, oil, spoil. It's got that phase 3 sound, so I'm going to pop it in that pile. Let's read this one. K, oi, n, coin. Which oi sound has that got? Correct, that's the phase 3 oi sound, so we'll pop it there. Oh, this looks like a tricky word. I might just give up and, yeah, that just looks too long. Oh no, I'll persevere. Thank you, children. I'm going to persevere now. Oi. Enjoy. 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 I'll pop that there. And the last one. Let's see if you can read this by yourself. Well done, that was some really good reading. Let's check that together. Oi, toy. Right, so I'm going to pop that in my phase 5 pile. So if I look at all the oi sounds here, it's the oi sound we're learning today. And here are all the oi sounds we've learnt a long time ago. But there's a pattern. If you look really carefully, the oi sound that we're learning today is usually, not always, but usually at the end of a word. And the oi sound that we learnt from phase 3 is usually, but not always, in the middle of a word. So that should help you when it comes to spelling, because if you think, oh, I'm going to write toy, oi is the last sound, it's likely to be the phase 5 oi. And if you're going to write the word coin and you can hear the oi sound, then it's in the middle of the word, then I would probably use the phase 3 oi sound. After reading that story, I have found a couple of toys, teddies, that you might find in a museum. So here I have a very old teddy, and I know he's old because he's very jointed, but he's a very special teddy, so I've kept his labels on him. It's the kind of teddy that you might find in a museum. Now if you look at this teddy is just as cool, but it doesn't look as old as this teddy. What's different about them? Have a little think. You can pause the video if you like to have a little bit of a longer think. So we know this one's old because it's very jointed, but this one looks new because it's got colour and it's got sequins, crazy hair, and it's a unicorn. Now I haven't kept the labels on this one because it doesn't look as old-fashioned, so it's probably not as worth as much. But anyway, oh, sorry children. Hello? Yes, hello Phonics Fairy. Oh, you have a job for us. Yeah, we don't mind. We don't mind a challenge. Hang on. We don't mind a challenge, do we, children? Yep. Oh, it's a writing challenge. Okay. Okay, so we'll need a pen and a paper. Go get a pen and a paper. Or a whiteboard and pen if you're at school. Yeah. Oh, okay. And the sentence you want us to write is, my toy gives me joy. Okay. Alright, we won't let you down, Phonics Fairy. Okay, bye. Can't believe the Phonics Fairy's just called me. She's given us a challenge. Do you remember? Oh, I can't remember what the sentence is now. Oh, that's it. It's got 5 words. My toy gives me joy. And toy and joy have the phase 5 oi sound in. Should we have a go writing it together? Write this sentence together. So the first word the phonics fairy wanted us to write was my. My. That's a tricky troll word, and I must have a capital letter at the start. My toy. Finger space. Toy. Oi. The phase 5 oi sound we'll learn today. Oh yes, I remember the graphemes. It's a o and a y that make the oi sound. So it's an o and a y that make the oi sound. My toy gives. Oh, what sounds can I hear in gives? G. E. V. S. My toy gives me. Gives me. That's a tricky troll word. Me. My toy gives me joy. Let's write joy together. First sound in joy. J. J. Oi. Is that oi sound we're learning today? My toy gives me joy. Brilliant, and I've got a capital letter, finger spaces. I think I've got everything. My toy gives me a full stop. Stops my words from running away. Or super sentence writing, everyone. So for today's home learning challenge, or if you're at school, your writing challenge is this worksheet. Now you'll find it on Teams or on the weekly overview, and as always, if you don't have access to a printer at home, the adult at home can draw pictures and make this worksheet again for you, but on a piece of paper. And we have to match the words at the bottom to the pictures, except some of the words have the phase 3 oi sound in, and some of them have the phase 5 oi sound in. So let's do the first one together. So here I'm looking at a picture of a coin. K, oi, n. So now I need to find the word to write in this box. I need to find the word at the bottom, coin. Which word begins with a k? Oh, there it is. K, oi, n. Coin. So all you need to do is copy the word coin into this box here, and then when you've finished, cross it out. And I'd like you to complete that worksheet for your home learning challenge and then submit it. That'd be fantastic. Take care, guys, be safe, and I'll see you next phonics lesson.